Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel React to Next. And in this video, we will create a tab component using React and Tailwind CSS. For this, inside the components folder, we will create a file tabs.tsx, and inside this, we will generate the basic component code. Okay, now we will import this inside the app.jsx tabs. Okay, now we have imported this and add some text here, tabs. Okay, now you can see the text in the browser. What we have to do now, we will make the tabs here. So for this I am using an array const tabs array tab 1 tab 2 tab 3. Now I will make a div. It will contain all the tabs, and inside this I will make buttons, and this button should be mapped. So tabs dot map tab like this, and here you can pass this button, and inside this we will show the name of the tab, that is tab. Now you can see we have the tabs here. I will add some style in this button, px4 border py3, and on hover bg blue 3. Now you will see on hover it is showing blue, and we can also add here like flags gap 3, so it will add some gap inside the tabs, and justify center item center, it will take it inside in the middle. Okay, for the main container I will add some space from the top so that we can see it clearly. Margin top 5, that is 20 pixel. Now you can see this, and after this I will add the content area. For the content area I will create another wrapper, another div, and inside this we will add more content, like this is the content tab. So this is the content. Now you can see this is the content. I will add uh, some data here, like I can make it like the flags. It should be one by one. Okay, the flag direction should be column. Okay, and I will also add margin 0 auto, mx auto, mx auto, or if you want you can add the background color in this. So let's do something. Now we have the tabs, we have to make it clickable, and also we have to update the content when the tab is matched. For this I will use a state here, that is active tab const active tab, and a method from this set active tab use state. So this is imported from the React. You can see this. Let me combine this. Okay, now this is the tab active tab. Okay, so initially the active tab should be the 0, that is the index 0. So now we can use the index also here. In this we have the key, we also need to pass the key tab index. For this index I will get the index from here, index. Okay, so this is the index. This will be inside the literals. Okay, now we have this index, and we will see if the tab is matched with the index, then we can say this is active. So in that case we can add some additional classes. So here we can also use the literals in the classes. Now okay, then we have to set some background color. Active tab active tab is equals to index. In that case we will add a background color here, otherwise we won't add anything. Okay, so in case we have this, we will add easy blue this. Okay, so first one is the active and the text white. Okay, let me make it little dark. Now you can see this is the active one, and on over we can also do something like we can just make it private. So on over this, and again this is the active one and this is the okay. We can do the same with the content. This one, when we will have the multiple contents, we will add this condition for the tabs. Type 0, we will show the first content. If this is the second, then we will show the second content. Okay, this is how it is going to work. For this, I will do one more thing here, like the contents. I will do this. If this is the first content, okay, content 1, content 2, we can pass the content dynamically, but I am hard coding it here with some basic content. Okay, 3. So for this, I will also use the map inside this, and this dot map content and index, and here I will use this div, and I also have to pass the key, and in the literals content underscore dollar index. Now remove the extras, and here we can show the content. Now you can see 1, 2, 3 and 4 the content. We can also perform the same match here. If the index, the active tab is matched, then we can return this thing. Okay, so for this thing, like we can do one thing, like we can wrap this with the curly braces and return that if is equals to active tab, or we can say active tab is equals to index, then return this, otherwise return nothing or return null. Okay, if the active tab is 2, then it will show the content 2, and 3, and like this it will work. So here I missed something, like yeah, this should be 3. So tab 1, tab 2 and tab 3, and on tab click it should also change the tab index. So for this, in this line I will add on click event. Let me arrange it properly. Okay, this Here we have to add on click event, and inside this I will set the active index. Okay, now if I click on add 2, it will say, you will see the content is 2. If I click on 3 tab, it will see the content is 3. So this is how we managed the tab here. Now you can add additional classes for make it better in UI, padding for border height. Okay, so this is something what else you can do in this, and padding by for this. So now we have the content, we have this, we have this. So this is how the tabs works. You can do, if you want to distribute equally on the day on this group or in this parent group, then what you can do here is you can make it like justify stretched. Okay, something wrong. Justify evenly, and inside this put flex 1 and remove the gap. Now you can see the tabs looking like this. If this is active, that time you can also add the borders, otherwise you can just leave it in this way. So if this is the active one, then we can show the, or we can just remove the borders. Okay, so this is how the tabs works. Let me show you in the big screen. We have the tab 1, tab 2 and tab 3. If you are using the container, it will show inside the container, or you can, as you can add the width, max width. You can add some maximum width. We have the options here like 1 to 96. This is 384. Okay, so now you can see this tab, and MX auto, margin left right auto. Now this looks much better, small, and we can easily manage the content. For the content you can use anything here, like content, uh, some dummy content we can use it. This, let me try to generate some content here. Yeah, this, let me put this dummy content inside the array, and okay, and I formatting it properly. Okay, so this is the one, this is the first one, similarly the second one, and similarly the third one. I'm using content 1, content 2, content 3, but also using the dummy content. So now if you will see on this, you will see dummy content 1, 2 and 3. Now we have some content inside this also. You can remove the height, it will be managed automatically based on the content. So here you can remove the height also. So this is how our tabs work.